back to Dad Riffs, and today we're going to be working on the verse of Time in a Bottle. So you got the same chords as the intro, except this time instead of going like this, now you're just going to be going. So you're still going down, or I guess up. It's kind of hard to say. You're going down this way, but the notes are going up. So you can pluck both these at the same time, and then you hit the root, and then the string that's underneath it. So it goes. And there's two guitars going on the entire time, so it's pretty hard to tell exactly what's going on. Anyways, it goes through that whole thing, but next time around, the chords change a little bit. So you still have the same first chord, but instead of going right here with your pinky, you're just gonna drop down to this one. Or you can do it like this. Probably this way is easier. And then instead of going here, you're gonna go straight to here this time. So you could hit the bottom two strings this time, or you could hit the G and the B. It's up to you. And then you go down to this G type chord. So pinky's right there, middle finger right there, and now you go to this F type chord. So that's back to this G chord, but this time you're throwing your ring finger right here on that G string. And then you got this. So that's the open A, second fret on the B. And then you got this. So that's the second fret and the third fret, because you're hitting the A and the B string. And then slide it up to here, just like you did before. And then you got the open A, but you have a hammer-on pull-off on the second fret of the B string, second to third fret. And then you hit the open A while you do that. And then open B, and then both these notes again. All right, and so the other guitar that's doing this really high-pitched, beautiful stuff, it sounds like he's going like this. So you have this D minor chord. Instead of doing it right here, you do it all the way over here. You don't need to bar it. So you got... This one I think is going up and down, so it goes. So it does that 4 times, and then it goes to this weird chord. It's almost like you're doing a C, but you're doing like a bar chord of a C, and then you're putting all your fingers, scooting them down a string. So you got very cool chord. So got that diminished feel to it. So it only does that once and then goes. So you slide that down and then bar right here with your pinky, and you're going to hit the D and the B string at the same time. And then both on the 7th fret. I know it sounds a little weird. And then all the way up to here, just like you did in the first video. So that whole section sounds like this. Now instead of doing it right here, he goes all the way over here. So it's like another D minor, except you're doing it all the way down here. So you bar the 10th fret for the bottom 3 strings, and you got ring finger right there on the 12th. And then you're going to scoot it down to here. You got... And then you go to that weird chord that I just showed you, except you take your pinky off. And then you put your pinky on. And then you do the starting D chord that's all the way down here. And then you got this weird chord. So you bar the 3rd fret, and you got your middle finger on the 5th fret of the D string. You got your pinky on the 6th fret of the E string, the bottom E. And then you got this thing. So you got this hammer-on pull-off, and then slide this down here, and then you got open strings. And these strings that I've been hitting are the G and the E. It just sounds really beautiful and complicated, but it's the best I could do. I'm just trying to dissect this by ear. But anyways, it's a very good finger picking exercise, and you got some really funky chords. Like, this chord is so cool. Very cool, very cool. Anyways, yes, we'll get to the course next week. Good luck, sir, good luck.